Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be swapping my screen time on my phone for reading time. I have wanted to do this for quite a while. I just couldn't bring myself to do it because I know that my screen time is going to be a lot. And I'm finally doing it because I have a new book to read, and I was just on vacation and so my screen time was lower, so it makes this trend a little bit more doable for me. So to recap, I went on a little weekend trip with my boyfriend for our 1-year anniversary together, and it was so much fun. And the whole time that we were gone, I just wanted to completely detox from social media. So I got off TikTok, I got off Instagram, and I just enjoyed the weekend with my boyfriend. And on the way home, I spotted a Barnes & Noble, and I've only been to 2 Barnes & Noble in my life, and so I love getting to explore new ones that I've never been to before. So I was like, oh my god, there's a Barnes & Noble. My boyfriend's like, I can turn around, we have time, we're in no rush to get home. So I was like, yes, I want to go to the Barnes & Noble. It was huge. So we went, and I got a new book. I wanted to get a book that we don't carry at my, the one that is by my house that I work at. So I picked up this book that looked really interesting. It's called Sinner's Isle by Angela Montoya. And this cover, are you kidding me? It just looked so captivating, so interesting. I mean, obviously, definitely, and it was in the young adult section, which is my genre that I always read, and it has 2 lovers on the cover and magic, there's a cute little serpent, and she's holding this little glowy necklace thing. So I was like, oh my god. So I read the description, and it is a witch stuck on this isle, Sinner's Isle, and the guy is the prince of pirates, and his pirate ship gets crashed on her island. And I was like, yes, this is what I want to read. So I bought it, and I didn't get a chance to read it on the way home, which sucked. I was literally about to read it. My boyfriend was like, I cannot keep my eyes open, can you drive for a little bit, so he could nap. So I did, and then by the time that we switched back, I was so tired from driving that I wanted to take a nap. So I didn't get to read in the car, but I started reading it when I got home, and I'm about 50 pages in currently, and I'm loving it. It's really interesting. The concept is really interesting. It has dual POV. The girls on the island that have magic, they each have their own individual different magic from everyone else, and they also are called the mystics, which are really cool. And there's a lot of really cool world building that's happening right now, but it's not boring world building. It's actually really interesting, and easy to follow along so far, so I'm really enjoying it. With that being settled on the book that I'm going to be reading for this video, now let's talk about my screen time. My recent screen time I will put on the screen was 2 hours and 38 minutes, which I think is very doable for me. It is really hard as my little ADHD self to sit down and read for a really long time like people do in all these book challenge videos. And that's why I don't do these book challenge videos, because it is really difficult for me to sit in one spot and read for an hour. The most I can get is 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'm bored. Even if the book is really good and I want to keep reading, I'm like, okay, I gotta go do something else, because I get really fidgety and it's really hard for me to focus. So that's why I decided we're gonna start my first challenge off easy with 3 hours basically, and see how I do and how far I get in this book. I'm also a slow reader, so I mean, it took me 30 minutes to read 20 pages, which is a really long time. So we will see how far I get. I'm probably not going to finish this book in the video, but that's okay. We are here for the slow readers. Everybody reads at their own pace, and that's okay. You don't have to be like, you know, crazy like all the other booktubers and stuff. So yeah, but I'm just gonna vlog a little bit of me reading this book. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. We're gonna do it right now actually. So there's the timer. I don't know if you can see it, it's not in focus, but 2 hours and 38 minutes. I will start that whenever I start reading, and we will see how this goes. I don't think that I will be able to sit down and read for that amount of time straight. It'll probably be like I said, a vlog of different vlogs of me doing, I don't know. What am I saying? I don't know. Let's get into the video. Okay, so starting the timer, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Let's start reading. Okay, so I was supposed to read for like 2 hours. I was gonna read a lot more, and then I ate dinner, and then I was reading for like 30 minutes, and then my boyfriend called me wanting to play Terraria, so we ended up playing for Terraria for like 2 hours, and now it is currently 11 o'clock, but I'm determined to at least get maybe another 30 minutes before I fall asleep. So I've got my little book light, which this thing is amazing, by the way, and I am on page 68, I think, so I'm gonna read a little bit and then go to bed, and I will pick up tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get a little bit of reading vlog in here. So yeah, I've got my army of stuffed animals, and let's get some reading done. Okay, so I'm at 1 hour and 30 minutes left, and so far I am almost to 100 pages. I'm, like I said, slow reader. I'm on 88 of this book, and I'm really liking it so far. It's keeping me engaged, and it's really interesting. Like the mystics and magic system is kind of interesting. I don't know. I like Rosa, kind of. I don't know. I'm like deciding if I like her or not. There are some things I like about her, and the other things I'm like, she's kind of annoying. And then the main character guy, I cannot pronounce his name. I'm okay with him right now. Like, I don't know. There are some things where I'm like, dude, come on. But then I'm like, other things I'm like, okay, I understand. At the same time, I'm enjoying it. So I don't know. Reading for me has been so weird lately. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just confused all the time. So yeah, let's keep reading. 1.5 hours left. See where we get. Okay, so I just have to show you guys, this is my dude Frank here. He is my reading buddy. He's a cute little green dinosaur from Pillow Fort, and he is weighted. And what I like to do is put him like in my arms like this, and then I read my books. And I have Frank, and I have my book, and it's great. So let us start the timer. So 1.5 hours left. Don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but we're gonna see how far I get. So starting it. Let's go. Did it! Okay, so I've done it. I'm gonna grab my book here. I don't have to do a check-in on right now, but did it. I know, like, it's not very impressive, like the time that I did, not very long, but mind you, doing the 3 hours, it took me a week to film this video because I literally just did not have time to do it because I was had work and plans and stuff. So it took me a little while to actually get 3 hours. So if I were to do this challenge for like 7 or 8 hours, that would take me a really long time. Also, I don't really have the best attention span, so I can only read for like 30 minutes to an hour before I'm super antsy, can't focus, and have to go do something else. So I apologize for that. But this book is really interesting so far. I made it to page 132, and I started, I don't even remember. I will go back in the video, put it here. That's the time that I started at, and then I'm at 132 now, so I'll do the math and put how many pages I read. So yeah, it's really interesting. I'm loving the whole magic system, and the main characters are really cool, and it's like really unique and interesting. So yeah, I will do like a full book review whenever I finish the book, and it will probably be in one of my wrap-up videos. So if you want to know my opinion on the book, then that will be coming soon, so make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss it. But that is the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!